Okay, Sprites from fly.io launched this morning, and I'm doing some testing. I wanted to take you through it. First thing to do to get up and running with Sprites, in the quick start, you need to install the Sprite CLI command. I've already done this, so I have Sprite installed. Once you have it installed, you have to log in to your Fly account. So let's log in. I've already done this as well. So continue. This sets up which organization on Fly. So you have billing. You're given $30 in free tokens to play around with. So go ahead and go play with it. Sprites are billed for usage only, so that $30 goes pretty far. I'm going to start. Let's do a Ralph Wiggum Sprite. This is a temporary cloud sandbox that I've now logged into. And once I'm here, I need to authenticate GitHub because I want to work on my Jito project. So let's use the several developer tools come installed already, including the GitHub command line tool. So I'm going to go GitHub auth login. This takes me, I'm going to log in via SSH. Let's go ahead and just do this. I'll take these out later. So open our console. I'll remove all these auth tokens later. But this is how you get it installed, set up with GitHub. Now we're all set. And now I'm able to clone my repository and push to it. So let's go into Jito and do git clone Jito. Yes, there's some SSH issues. GitHub may be having a problem. So now we can go into Jito. Again, several developer tools are already installed, including Elixir. So I can just do mix deps.get. The base image is documented on the Sprites documentation website. It's a 8 GB of RAM with a decent processor, and Sprites basically shut down after 30 seconds of inactivity, which is nice, so you aren't billed for that. But it's a nice, hefty machine to do some things with. We'll pause here while this moves forward. Okay, basic compilation has started and finished. Took a little bit, but that's pretty normal for this size repository and this size machine. I'm going to run mix test just to prove that it works, and that will take a second too. So I'll pause the recording. When that happens, mix test, and you see it has to recompile everything. Okay, you can see testing is done. All the tests passed as expected. This is the kind of main branch. The Elixir version that ships is 1.18, so not quite the 1.19 latest, but still usable. That is working with Sprites, and I can use this as my development environment now. I was talking with Chris McCord, and he had a really good idea where you can set up long-running persistent services in Sprites, and he runs an SMB server, a Samba server, that exports the Sprite home directory as something that he can then mount back to his local laptop if he needs to use Finder or something to look at what he's doing locally. So again, they really did a good job and thought through what this cloud sandbox looks like. I do want to point out and talk about another side of this. There is a Elixir SDK for managing and working with Sprites. As you would imagine from Fly, it's API first. And this Elixir SDK was kind of where I started and was pretty useful. I want to show you, I immediately went in and implemented custom mix tasks for my project. Again, I've showed this project before. This is my big monorepo, subtree monorepo for the entire Jito ecosystem. So I can see the given the environment variable that I've put in my .env, I've set this up and can see my currently working sprites and create sprites. So that's the sprite that we just created. There is a public URL. So again, I just added some nice special sauce around it. This mix sprite.create does a couple of extra steps, like inject my SSH key, so I don't have to log into GitHub and generate a new SSH key and add it to my account. It was pretty easy to throw together. I forgot to mention, in the Sprite, Ralph Wiggum, Claude Code's already installed. So Claude Code is already there. Several of the coding agents are there. It just comes as part of the base image, which is pretty cool. Again, you do have to log in. If you use the API and inject your keys, you could have a working Claude instance via kind of a shortcut command. And all of these are, these mixed tasks are shortcut commands for my specific use case. So the API was really great to work with. I had turned AMP onto building it out for me. I had already kind of thought through my use cases for a Fly Sandbox that I had been using for my Ralph Wiggum runs, and I just was able to take that same kind of specification and have AMP build it for sprites and then test it, make sure it all worked, and worked really well. Thanks.